Folks, we're in another awesome event. Ooh. Awesome day of being in the Appalachian wild land stuff. Up and down sensitivity is not that good. And I'm just waiting on a supply requisition. So I've got a lot of those. There it is. Hi. Of course, the Scorch are gonna shoot at it. That's what they do. They just shoot stuff. They're like humans that just get bored. By the way, Fallout, you really got to work on like making ammo weightless again, or at least giving me unlimited weight in my own inventory, at my own fort, at my own base, my own chest. You know, stuff like that just kind of makes sense. I could just walk in there and grab it from here. Where's an unlock? Bladed forward. Alright, fine. He did. He did. I missed that one. Okay, I'll admit that. He ain't dead. Oh, did I miss that one? Fly dog, you. You're dead. You're dead. I missed that one. You're dead. I missed that one. You're dead. Nope. You're dead. You may think you're not dead yet. You did. I'm just gonna walk up because I don't really care about your opinion. Anybody else? This town used to really bother me too. Multi-purpose axe. I would just call it an axe. You know. Right on, right on. What do you got? Nothing I want. What do you got? Nothing I want. Any cash? Anybody got any cash? Cash money. Cash, not money. Tapping X. I've been playing so many different games lately. Instead of hitting triangle, I hit X. Jump. Yeah, it doesn't really work out that well. I do love that Super Mutants built something up there, but every time I try, maybe it's Scorched. I think it's Super Mutants, but maybe it's Scorched. Still, when I try, it doesn't work. You know, it's all like, no. No, sorry, Bob. And it's like, alright, well, you listen here, my name's not Bob. Oh yeah, I think it's the crash plane thingy, so that would be Super Mutant. Missed that one. Did. It's like getting one-shot kills, and it's just about XP really at this point. And because I have like a lot of emergency airdrops, so we're just gonna keep getting those. I never really took care of those. Party invitation. No pooping way. Hi. I'm Bill. Well, I'm not a science guy. Fuck no! I do know that Mac Miller's dead, though. Oh, I've offended a couple people today, and then some guy just got, like, there was like 30-some replies. We were just going back and forth, and I was like, do you realize how fucking retarded you are? Oh, by the way, I don't want to offend anybody, but... Oh, yeah, well, he said it first, so it triggered me to say it, and I was just like, well, for being a person who doesn't want to offend anybody, and then you use the word retard. Hi. Hi. Well, no, I said it at a bar one time, and this lady got really upset. She's like, oh, my little brother is clinically retarded. Saying that my cousin's black, so I can say the word nigga. Well, I'm sure if you take an old lady and you throw her against the wall, she'll scream too, but... No, Tim, I don't know if you were like going through the chiming in on the, oh, you obviously didn't chime in, but like reading the comments on that frickin' post, man. My Mac Miller. That's what I'm like, dude. And then, of course, you chimed in, which made me die. You know, like, hey, at least he's been sober for a couple of years. And I'm like, well, he's got a good point. Well, then Lily obviously blocks me. She called, you're inconsiderate as fuck. Holy shit, bye. It's like, alright, peace. And then Robert comments on there, poor Bill being forced to read other people's posts. And I'm like, oh yeah, forced to see sad stuff about Mac Miller all the time, and it's whatever, because I'm not going to go on their post and rant or whatever. But I make a post and everybody loses their minds. Oh no, it's constant fucking videos of Mac Miller this, Mac Miller that, let's share it. Somebody who said something too about like, 1, it's his birthday, 2, his new album dropped, 3, fuck off. And I'm like, okay, well, right. And then I'm like, well, nobody celebrated Kurt Cobain's B-Day, Juice WRLD, Triple X, Little Peep, so... Let's just, you know, I focus on life, not death. But then this Brandon guy just wanted to frickin'... He was like, oh, it must be for attention. I'm like, you're the one still going on the comments. What are you talking about, attention? Just because you have a beard doesn't mean you're not a complete tool. And he's like, oh, thanks for noticing. Where's your beard? And I was like, dude, I can't believe you took that personally. You're dumb for saying such things. Haters gonna hate. New album's dope, by the way. Sorry you're not going to enjoy it. And I was like, well, Mr. Brandon. Well, I got a haircut not too long ago. No, that's way I'm intrigued how your brain works, because how did any of that make any sense? I could listen to his new album. It's probably dope. I could enjoy it. I don't see how I'm dumb for posting my opinion. I would consider you're dumb for saying my opinion is dumb by your dumb opinion. One of these people who are offended by my post is probably going to join ISIS and try and kill me. You're what's making America bad. I'm going to join ISIS and then destroy you. Alright, well. Have you ever thought about pulling the pin on a grenade and sitting on it like an egg? I even told the guy he should Mac Miller himself. Oh, it was an overdose? I thought he, like, Kurt Cobained himself. Yeah, even Ray Charles saw that coming. It's a little late, you know. I don't even know who Francis is. Wait, you have a daughter named Francis? No wonder why he killed himself. Oh, she has a vagina. I'm gonna name her Bob. That's why every time I make a shot, I'm like, Cobain, and they're like, dude. Right. That guy's KD will always be 1-1, and you know what? I will never not be impressed. Well, I pissed off a teammate because he was camping, and I told everybody right as the frickin' game was about to start, if you're my teammate and I catch you camping, I'm going to kill you. So the guy's sitting there with a riot shield on his back and an LMG in his hands in a corner. And I walked up to him, looked at him, pulled my pistol out, ding, shot him in the helmet, and walked away. So then, of course, he got mad, so he's come up, kills me. So the rest of the game, anytime there was a man, like anytime he was about to get a kill, I jumped in front of him and made him kill me, and then he got kicked. I'm a man of my word. Tim, I will kill you, you dirty whore. Yeah. I've solely dedicated myself to kill campers. Right. I gave you a fair warning, and I also know how to get you kicked from the game. So har har har. You just wait till they shoot and jump in front of their fire. Or you can like, you can basically hurt yourself by like, without killing yourself, like do a little bit of a jump and then get them to like, you know, you hit them and it won't kill them or whatever. Like you throw a flashbang which pisses them off, and then they'll hit you and they think that they won't kill you and they kill you and they're like, oh shit, and it's like, yeah, guess what, one more and you get kicked. Guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna stand in front of you while you sit in a corner and wait till you shoot. Right, it's just simple math. Oh my god, there's a cat on this game and I'm going to shoot it. I just shot it. I just shot a cat, and I'm gonna shoot another cat. Followed 76. I'm just killing. Oh, stray cat. Boom! With a 50 caliber rifle. Poor guy. No. Yes, yes I am. I was getting swifty last night with a couple NA beers. Well, here's the thing, is I get off house arrest, and I'm like, okay, cool, I can go drink now, and like, you know, have my fun. So like one night I went out and drank, you know, whatever, cool. And then a couple days later I go meet my PO, and I'm like, okay, cool. And he's like, okay, well, I'm gonna put you on randoms. And I'm like, what the fuck? I just did 28 days of frickin' sobriety, suck my butthole. So now he's like, well, we're gonna put you on randoms. And I'm like, okay, well, how long are you thinking? He goes, well, it doesn't really, it's not really determined, it's called randoms, and you just gotta pass 6 UAs. And I'm like, okay, so what you're saying, 6 times 32, a lot of money, $32 a UA. Can I just sign a check and throw it at you and like, you guys leave me the F alone? He kind of sneered at me and made me do, well, he didn't make me paint a cup, but he's also like, well, we're also going to go through your recommendations. Looks like you need a psych eval. I'm like, dude, I've had 4 in the past year. What? That's what I said. He's like, well, it's part of your recommendations. I'm like, well, here's my recommendation, sir. Legal limit is .08. I blew .09 twice. Can you, like, fart in a box and shut the fuck up? Well, he's basically half a vegetable. What are you guys playing? It very well could be, very well could not be, but yeah, give it a shotgun. Every time I pick up an acoustic guitar, it makes me feel like I picked up a shotgun. Oh, that was a mistake. He's got a minigun. I have lots of bullets from my 50 caliber rifle. I don't think you guys stand a chance. I'm Bill Nye, the religious guy. Oh, no fucking way, dude. What a joke. Oh, what a joke. I don't know how I shoot a guy in the fucking forehead with a 50 caliber rifle and he's all just, I'm so sick of fighting people with Down syndrome. Like, fucking die! Yeah, I think it's developing tough skin from the offensive. I also, Tim, have been obsessed with that top 10s breakdown videos. Like, I just can't stop watching it. What the hell is that? It's a good thing I'm live streaming, because what the hell was that? What a dirty whore. I only have the first one. And I still haven't beat it yet. No glove means all love. What are you talking about? Well, you wrap it in latex, or she's getting your paychecks. Just saying. You're a level 35. How the hell did that only take out like a fourth of your health? It's a 50 cal. I shot him in the eye hole. I'm pretty sure he would be skull fucked at this point. Well, either way, man, somebody's gonna bust a nut here pretty soon. I guess not. I figured 50 caliber versus a minigun, I would be the one busting nuts, but you know, Over Redenbacher's the one over here fucking slapping cheeks. Oh, it's so good to hear. I was really upset because a lot of movie makers are they're destroyed. I basically saw the best parts off of like the trailer, I think, but ooh, I have somebody viewing. Who are you? My mom can't operate YouTube. I do. I have to help her all the time. I don't even know how to view who's watching. Oh, it's like being stalked, and you know you're being stalked, but you don't know who it is. Oh, now I have 2 viewers. Fuck. Ooh. Well, I prefer it in my asshole than my people. Fuck, I'm gonna need a banana. I'm gonna need all the potassium I can get. It's a really tall mountain. And I gotta get over here. I'll pay the 7 caps. If you never got in a fallout, then you must have been in a shelter. Ha ha ha. Well, if you're not in a nuclear fallout, then you're obviously in a shelter, Tim. I mean, you don't need a Chinese kid to figure out that map. Dude, I'm not even a dad, and I am chock full of dad jokes. Just like a stepfather and stepdaughter. Hammering the shit out of it. You want to get sucked and socked? Hey, Shady, speak up. What's blowing up? Why is stuff exploding? Everything around here's dead. I really do enjoy 76, to be honest. It's mainly a community based, which pisses a lot of people off because they like the NPCs, but there are a couple things that Fallout, obviously, like Bethesda needs to figure out. Fallout 4, when you do, well, you know, I actually really like Bethesda, even though they do have a lot of glitches, but they have really large games, so you're going to have glitches, but it's one of those things where, like, Fallout, every single Fallout, even Fallout 4, except for when you play, like, the Extreme Edition, you have no weight to your ammo, so your ammo doesn't weigh anything, and your carrying capacity won't be overwhelmed by your ammo. And in this one, your ammo actually weighs stuff, and then your chest at your house, your storage container at your house, has a weight limit as well, so you can't like stockpile shit, and it's like you're, yeah, it's relatively annoying that I can't carry 4 guns, all 4 different types of ammo for that gun, or for those guns, and all my stuff to be able to go back to my base and fix my guns, because the guns break a lot, and Oh, you have a paddle. It's just, it weighs a crap ton. What game are you guys playing? Oh yeah, I have the Division. That's a sad thing. It's a sad day. Am I breaking up? Usually. Oh. Duly noted. Who's Duly and why is he noting stuff? You finish your meal before you get a side tray of anything. I'm not gonna call him Dad, even if there's a fire. Well, he gonna like it. He did. Let's build a house in Appalachia and put a big red star on it because I'm a supporter of the Chinese government.
Spineless human!
He was a fan of Korea. China #1! Blood pack, canned dog food. It is cool, I have a perk that allows me to eat dog food, okay? But you have heard of it. Yeah. It's a jar of dirt. Does it help? If you don't want it, give it back. No! Then it helps. Doink. How much is that game right now on the marketplace? Well, I still don't have my license back, so it makes it very cold walk. Well, and I will jump on Daisy Duke's back and she can walk my fat ass to the store. I will clap them cheeks while yelling, "Mush, Blondie, mush!" Yeah, I'm not really beggars can't be choosers, so I'm sure the original is old as fucking dirt right now. I have no comment. Well, Well, at least he doesn't have to worry about domestic abuse. Well, at least you know he's also not going to be reproducing anytime soon. What does that do to his sperm? Oh, I was talking to somebody today, Tim, too, about how tattoos are overpriced or whatever. Yes, I get that, but at the same time, well, at the same time, if let's say I decided to go get my mechanics degree, and then anytime a tattoo artist would come into my shop and they want an oil change, it's going to take me 7 days, and I'm going to charge them up the fucking asshole because it is my time and my artwork to change their oil, and it took me forever because I decided, oh, it will be when I'm done with it. Well, it's not my fault that they take 6 hours. They could drag it out and take 24 hours. It's not my fault. They could also, well, yeah, if I'm doing a full back piece, I understand. But for half a sleeve of nothing but pine trees, and the guy's like, well, that'll be $800, and I'm like, I can still have sex with their mother for half a cheeseburger. So I don't see how that's $800. I was looking at half a sleeve of Nordic pine trees, and this guy's like, well, I'd quoted it at $800, and I'm like, I didn't ask you to make it like with invisible ink and gold. I just wanted black pine trees with a little bit of fog, you know. I could go get henna and do it myself and redo it. Right. Well, I know somebody who's got like a really big thigh piece, like it's a really big chunk on their thigh, and it's fully colored and very intricate and detailed, and they only paid about $120. And I'm like, okay, so remove all the color, put a pine tree, copy and paste it around my arm, and then, you know, boom, like 400 max. What the fuck is that? Wingnut? Right. Well, no, it's the one right by the McDonald's on Division. That is Old Town? That's not, I thought it was Wingnut. Yeah, it is Wingnut, I thought. Well, that's where people always comment, you know, like, you know, hey, you're paying for their time. And I'm like, okay, you're right, I understand that. But for me to ask for half a sleeve and I have to sacrifice 1 foot, a big toe on the other foot, and my entire left arm for half a sleeve, like that's a little... I'm about to ask a crackhead to do it, like... Fuck, at least he'd only charge me like... I could literally draw it. I could probably pay for a plane ticket to go to like fucking Taiwan or some shit. Buy a plane ticket, go to Bangkok, Thailand, which would be free. It would be free being fucked, but I'm saying, you know, go to Thailand, have the traditional stick tapping done, pay for my plane ticket back, and still be under my $400 budget. So I don't see how some scrawny little white kid who's like, oh yeah, idea. I never thought about that. A lot of people were telling me modify. I'm actually really considering going there because I was gonna say, it's not Honda, it's Hyundai. I'm not a tool, I can also be represented as a bad example. Yeah, actually Tuesday, I'll find somebody to drive me and go get some quotes, because I need a good needle, not a bad needle. Well, I'm sure I could have the crackhead, you know, like, wheel me around in his grocery cart to Planned Parenthood and we can go get clean needles, but well, country road, take me fucking home, eh? I really wish your guys' voices could be added into my stream, but for some reason they're not. I want to high five you, but in your face. I told this guy if he got any gayer, I'd teabag him. I don't think he understood what I meant. He got excited and I got scared. Oh, how the tables have turned, he said. Right, fuck me. Well, it's funny too, because the only reason I hopped on 76, like I stopped playing it for a long time because of the slight issues that I was having, but I also just didn't have any friends that were playing it anymore. They all went on like the Battle Royale or whatever, and I see two of my friends on there, and I'm like, okay, so I'll finish my updates and hopped on, and then when I hopped on there, it says that they're offline in the game, and I was like, so PlayStation's telling me that they're both playing right now. But when I go on the game itself tells me they're offline, so I Snapchatted both of them, like, showing them that, and I'm like, well, this is fucking depressing. Is it anything, have you ever played Wildlands? Is that game anything like Wildlands at all? Okay, yeah, Wildlands. I just ran around the map right away, collected all the guns, and then tried to collect all the other shit, and then just started whooping people's asses. There was a couple missions in that game that I still haven't completed and it pissed me off. I haven't beat the game completely yet. There's that one where you have to like there's a mission where you have to like kill everybody without getting caught, steal the van full of CDs, and every time I fail because like I think I run out of time by like a second. I played on like the regular settings, but I also did the Tom Clancy's mission, which was just ridiculously impossible, and I did. Well, see, I found a way to sneak in while getting unnoticed, but it is like super impossibly hard. You have to skydive straight down and last minute pull your parachute and then parachute into the building and crouch. It was like being a part of Nitro Circus. It was like being a part of Nitro Circus and Navy SEALs at the same time. And then of course, once you get in there, it's like, oh, you don't have to be secret anymore, you have to kill everybody, but the main guy has to get out secretly, and I'm like, so how does that work? And now I just gotta survive. Which basically, like, I snuck in there, my buddy grabbed a helicopter with the missile launchers and miniguns, waited outside. When I told him I needed help, he just started letting it rain like an AC-130. Aw, nobody's watching me anymore. That's lame. Well, it says on my YouTube, I solemnly swear I am up to no good. That's what my stream says every time. And it also says that I swear because I do not give a fuck. Leaving world. Yeah, actually I couldn't even update this game because I didn't have enough space on my system apparently. We'll delete Limbo. I'm gonna delete Apex. Supposed to call out your targets, man. They better reinforce their reinforcements because that shit ain't gonna help nobody. Holy shit, there's a lot of games on here that I don't realize that I have and don't play. I'm considering it.